we could not like celebrate because we had to come back to work. Some people were criticizing her screams, but I think like helps our team a lot.
Russian mafia and Russian dog.
Go. Oh, come here. We had a lot of pressure at the beginning of the season. She's the best. Thank you. But with Coach Guidetti, I feel like this ambition became more professional. Like Yorgunum, I think she also feels this kind of little competition between us. My biggest expectation is to play my own game.
Biliyor musunuz?
Evet ama eğitmen lazım.
Russian mafia.
Yeah.
Russian mafia and Russian dog.
Go. Are you done?
Yes.
Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. A little bit nervous, very excited.
You won a great cup and now you have another one on your head.
Yes, yes. It's kind of unbelievable that we're not done yet. A lot of teams already finished and we are still going. Even winning the championship, we could not like celebrate because we had to come back to work.
Now then I can start with my first question. Did you feel any pressure when you first joined Vakıfbank in your second professional year? How would you compare your current observations with the thoughts you had before coming here?
Of course. I felt a lot of pressure. I felt the pressure to get up to the level of this club. Of course, I was good before, but I needed to step up my game and to step into the role that was prepared for me as an attacking outside hitter. I knew this role at the beginning, so I had to work a lot to increase even higher this ability.
Many volleyball fans have been admiring your development this year. Despite your height, you can successfully receive serves and then transition into attack, which is amazing. Your serving style has also evolved and become much more effective. To what do you attribute the progress that you've shown in just one season?
I think overall, I would say this exact pressure. I feel like we don't have this, but privilege.
The pressure is the privilege
that we deserve, yes. So, and with pressure, you can develop. Without pressure, you will just lay back and pretty much not doing anything. And we had a lot of pressure at the beginning of the season. The beginning of the season was not very successful, so we had a lot of this pressure to develop, get better. I felt in the first few games that like I need to give bigger support to this team as I can. I'm very happy that by the end of the season I was able to help this team in reception. With this, I was working a lot in reception. Pretty much everybody was. And we were coming earlier before the practice to have the service from our coaches, and of course the guiding of a coach. It also helps a lot, yes.
Do you think Marina Markova has reached her physical and mental peak yet? What achievements in your career would make you feel fully satisfied?
I feel not yet. I was kind of this person ever since I was like younger. The coaches were telling you have potential, but I feel this potential did not come yet. Only makes you feel more exciting because what else you can do? And personally, I feel like this is not the ceiling, and there's more to develop. And this is the work you can do in this professional field, pretty much. You always have to reach for development. You cannot just stay at the same level because there's going to be somebody higher, faster, more technical, and you have to keep going. Of course, there's much more to reach, but I'm happy what I can see now, what I'm showing now, but I'm going to be even more happier in the future when it's going to be even better.
Speaking of leveling up, what do you think is Giovanni Guidetti's method transforming you into more ambitious and better volleyball player?
I would say I was always ambitious, but with Coach Guidetti, I feel like this ambition became more professional. It wasn't like just go and hit this ball hard, but also maybe try to tip or try to go there to see the game better. He is a good teacher and he helps you to see the game of volleyball as all together. This volleyball IQ is what I feel helps a lot of players to develop, and Coach Guidetti is very good at teaching this volleyball IQ.
Speaking of Giovanni Guidetti, many people, including him, compare your playing style to Ju Ting's. What are your thoughts on this comparison? Do you think there's similarities between you two?
I think physically, possibly, yes. I don't know, mentally, I never really met her, or I never even play against her. But I've been watching her play. We both attacking outside hitters with very strong attack, both tall and lanky. So I feel good in this comparison. It feels nice. But again, I feel like we still have few differences between us and our experiences. But it feels good because you can see that coach believes in you. He sees this amazing athlete in you, and you can also see that you can develop even better into this being as routine.
There's a great harmony in Vakıfbank this season, and that has clearly reflected on the game week after week. Considering that you and Kara Van Rijk have made a good duo, what would you usually talk about your motivational conversations with each other?
Pretty much we just check in on each other, how are you feeling physically, because this is the main problem with athletes. And mentally, everybody been doing okay. I feel we had very high level of friendship ever since the beginning of the season. And of course, oh, come here. Yes, so
she was talking about you.
We were talking about you.
Right.
We were saying what we're talking about, like before the games, and how we make our duo good. I said we pretty much check in on each other physically, like, are you okay? Yes. Are you surviving? Yes.
I don't know what we talk about.
I don't know, just support overall, yes.
Are you saying each other, we are great, we are doing great?
Of course. I'm saying almost every day that I love her. She's so good, she's so amazing. She's strongest person I know, and also, not physically also, but also mentally. Like, she's good. She's the best.
Thank you. I think one thing that I like to remind her is that, like, who she is enough. I mean, she's one of the best players in the world right now, and she doesn't need to do more than that. And I think that's one thing I like to remind her of, is because that's all we need. She's so good already, so we don't need her to do more than that.
I'm going to cry.
Thank you. All right, go. Perfect timing.
It is clear that you have a good conversation with Zahra Güneş.
Yeah.
And what kind of a captain and a teammate Zahra is?
She's a good captain. You can see that this is her first year. I feel in few years she will feel this role better, more like, I don't know, mature into this role, because I feel like this role really takes a lot of the person, and it requires a lot of a person to be. But overall, she's doing great as a captain. I believe she's very loud, she's very oral, and she speaks with the team, she speaks with coach. She's being this bridge between their coaches and teammates. And she's my friend also, so I'm very proud. We could see her development as a captain during the season, and this is what excites me too.
You left a really big mark on the Sultans League with your performance this year and made quite a name for yourself. You played a major role in winning the championship. After all these, how do you feel not to receive the MVP and the Best Outside Hitter awards?
Of course, it's upsetting a little bit, but I believe Cansu's done an incredible work. She's coming from the injury. She is getting into her prime level step by step, and overall, like, seeing her set your ball from one corner to another high enough for me to hit, who is person who is 2 meters tall, incredible. Overall, she's also the soul of the team. A lot of people I saw personally, some people were criticizing her screams, but I think like this helps our team a lot psychologically. It just gives you the fire you need during the game, and I believe that's what's really important. I feel like she's our second captain. Being the setter is not easy. It takes a lot of intellectual IQ and volleyball IQ again to navigate the team. So I'm very proud of her.
You and Derya Cebecioğlu has formed a great outside hitter duo this season. Turkish volleyball has high expectations from her, and she's working hard to meet them. What are your thoughts about Derya?
I think she's a great person. She's very outgoing, she's very extroverted. I think that helps her a lot in the game. But I also feel she has this pressure a lot on her shoulders, and I hope she will be able to not go away from this pressure, but kind of feel it and get it's inside of her. She's also been playing a lot this year, so I hope it will help her development personally and with national team as well. And overall, she improved a lot this year. I hope she's going to improve even more next year. And overall, I'm just glad to be her teammate.
This year you have faced Fenerbahçe Medican'la several times, including this CV Champions League quarterfinals and the Sultans League finals.
Yeah.
And your team emerged to victory. Throughout the season, you were often compared with Arina Fedorotova as two Russian stars in the Sultanlar Ligi. What are your thoughts on these comparisons?
Okay. I don't know. We play a bit different game, but I'm proud of her. She's captain of Russian national team. She's younger than me. She's a very good player. This comparison is just, I don't know, for fun. I think she also feels this kind of little competition between us, and this competition, I believe, can help us to get better, both for her and for myself. But yeah, I haven't really talked with her much, but I'm just excited to see how she's going to develop in the future too.
Everyone is also curious about your future at Vakıfbank. Do you have a long-term career plans here? What lies ahead for Markova?
I have a few more years here, so it's very exciting to be able to get into this culture and get even better, like, as a team. I really like this club, and this club has a really rich culture and deep history. So it makes me excited to see what's awaiting us in the future and what other titles and championship we can win.
Now you have CV Champions League Final Four ahead, a chance to finish the season with a dream note. In your first Final Four, what are your personal goals and what do you think the details that will set your dream apart from your opponents?
I'm very excited. I'm very excited. It's going to be the biggest championship finals and overall championship I played. So I'm very excited, but also a little bit nervous because, of course, there's some doubts, but also doubts, will I be able to overcome these doubts? And you kind of fall into this loophole. But my biggest expectation is to play my own game, what I can, because I know how I can play, and not focus too much on other teams, but on ourselves. Because we know other teams, of course, we scout them before the games. And during the game, if something goes wrong, you don't have to really readjust or search the problem in other team. You have to search in yourself. So I hope we will be able to come quickly in these tough situations, find the solutions in our own game, and pretty much show great volleyball, like we did in this semifinals. I think we're on the peak as a team right now, and I hope to prolong this peak till the end of championship.
Since our last conversation 1.5 years ago, or two maybe, nearly two, we know that your Turkish has improved a lot. I would like to try to do a Turkish conversation with you, if it's okay.
It's not very improved much, but I do have more phrases. Again, not enough to build a sentence. Of course, günaydın, nasılsın? Or naber, yorgunum or something.
Thank you.